at one point we're handing out shoes as a church, right, in a public school, in the name of Jesus, all while there's music playing, declaring that Christ is the Lord.
Kicks for Kids Christmas this year was amazing. We did the pop-up shop and it was just so incredible. One of the opportunities that I got was to really talk with the principal and the assistant principal, and they just couldn't believe what we were doing. They were blown away. It's funny because when we first reached out to them, they weren't sure if it was real. They were like, this kind of doesn't seem real. And then the second time we reached out, they were like, no, they really want to do this for our school. How can we say no? Their love for the kids really just penetrated me. They were so excited for the kids. It was like they were getting their own shoes.
I really enjoyed seeing members from our body step in and serve as personal shoppers, giving every student their full attention and devotion during the time that they were with them. Even in between smelly socks and dirty feet, they still kept smiling and showing the love of Christ to every single child that was there.
We have an opportunity to go see some kids who really have needs and then see those needs met. And that's what Jesus wants us to do.
Was a little girl came and sat down, and I asked her to take her shoes off so I could measure her feet. And she was a little hesitant. I think she was actually a little bit embarrassed because her socks were mismatched. And I don't mean one was pink and one was blue. She had two totally different types of socks on. One was like an ankle sock, one was more like a sock that went up her calf. And I said, well, that's okay. We have brand new socks. Let's go over and you can pick out a brand new pair of socks. And I think that was a relief to her.
My favorite part about the Kicks for Kids outreach last week was being able to share the hope and the truth of the gospel with not just the students, but with the teachers and admin as well.
And I got to put some shoes on a few kids, and just to see, like, it was almost like a little bit of nervousness. Like they were like, is this really happening? Are we really getting to do this?
One of my favorite moments was working with a little girl who had some boots on, and she was struggling to get them off as we were getting ready to try on her new pair of shoes. And I could just tell she felt uncomfortable, and that she was a little self-conscious about her socks. So I took her a new pair of socks and slipped them to her, and she immediately lit up. And as she picked out her new pair of shoes and even walked around in them, she stated that her boots, she was just so glad she did not have to wear those boots home, that they hurt and they squeezed her feet, and she just felt so much better. And that just really spoke to me that shoes, while they're so simple, they are very significant, and they were significant this past Wednesday for a lot of these kids that we helped.
With either of those? Yeah? Okay, let's go try them on.
Christmas came early for students at Village Meadows Elementary, as each lined up to get sized, fitted, and on their way in brand new shoes.
We really feel like shoes help kids feel confident. When you get a new pair of shoes, you feel great.
Whether it be sparkly pink Vans or orange Nikes, every pair was picked out and perfectly selected for students.
What do you think?
While it may seem like something so little, for these kids, it goes a long way.
I'm gonna wear them every day too.
They kept saying, Miss Smith, this is the best day ever. So it just made me really happy that this was a part of their day and they can come to school and be happy and thankful for what they do get here, and we get to be a part of that.
Through Crossroads Church, nearly 400 kindergarten through 6th graders got to participate, completely free of cost.
86 to 85% of our families are living below the poverty level.
I'm mostly excited about the new shoes.
The hope is to make them feel confident, comfortable, and special.
The Kicks for Kids mission
is to help
Every student feel
Confident, comfortable, and special.